You're listening to the NAMAD Sessions by Mia, live from the NAMAD Annual Membership Meeting 2025. All right, we're here with another NAMAD Sessions brought to you by Mia. I have the one and only Perry Watts in the 4. I just had Perry 3, now we got Perry 4, president of NAMAD. Congratulations on another great show, and thanks for giving us a few minutes.
Man. Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate you, man. You know, you guys are like family, so we're glad you're here. And yeah, man, we've been blessed with another great conference. So just all praise due, man.
For sure. Now, I've heard that this is the biggest NAMAD ever.
Yes, we walked out the door breaking the registration record that we set last year. And what I'm most
proud of... Walked out the door, you mean like before you even got here?
Before we even got here. This is before walk-up registrations. So I don't know where we're going to end up coming in total, but this will be our biggest count ever.
What? Give me a ballpark, because some people don't understand the size of this event. A lot of people have never heard of it. More and more people are hearing it, but like about how many people?
About 1,200.
That's
and
serious.
It looks like we might even make 1,300.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow, and this is the first year we've had it in Vegas. The last 4 that I've been to have all been in Miami.
Yes.
And so Vegas this year, how's it comparing?
You know what? It's been great. A lot of people still love Miami.
Yeah, it has a vibe.
But Vegas has been great, you know, and a lot of space.
Yeah.
The wind's been amazing.
Yep.
And I would say also, I think a little bit more engagement from our West Coast dealers.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Because it's tough to get to. I mean, Miami's not the easiest place to get to from anywhere, really.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, it's a big airport, but not like a major airport. And I always think about, like, even your dad coming in from Seattle. Right? Seattle to Miami is as far as you can get in this country apart. Well, that's great to see that you had a lot more West Coast engagement.
Yep. So we're trying to just make sure we get around to all of our membership. Also, man, this year we have more newcomers to the conference than ever before.
That I believe.
Before.
Because I think more and more people are figuring out that this is a viable place where dealers and industry partners actually learn a lot from each other.
Absolutely.
You know, and you know, a lot of events like our event too, we focus a lot on the programming and the panels. I would say the main value of the NAMAD convention, or it's called the NAMAD annual meeting, which is funny. It's like it used to be a small annual meeting of the people that got together, but now it's like a family reunion.
It's definitely evolved.
But I think so much of the value of this event specifically, and one of its most unique properties, is that when people have conversation, there's such a high level of trust amongst the people who show up here that conversations happen really fast. Connection happens really fast. There's not the typical like dog and pony game where you're chasing people around. And so I think that by far is what I would say is the biggest value proposition of coming to this show, is that people are ready to talk, they're ready to learn. And that's why you can't go anywhere without overhearing people just open conversation.
Yeah. No, look, absolutely. There's mentoring going on. There's dealer candidates interviewing with one-on-ones
OEM
with
representation
OEMs.
is through the roof.
OEMs are here. Man, did you see the DVL awards this morning?
I took a picture of it.
Oh, wow, man.
Toyota sent, I think it was like 53 people.
53 people here. Ford, huge contingency. General Motors, Nissan, Honda. Shout out to all the OEMs, Volkswagen, Audi, Mercedes, all of them. Kia, I mean, they've just done an amazing job, and we're so very proud of the partnership. Stellantis, and if I forget anybody, I apologize, but I'm just saying.
See, once you start naming names, now you're in the trick bag now.
Like
Mercedes, BMW, what did I see in there? Acura,
everybody, Hyundai, all of them, yeah. So, but it's been a beautiful thing the way they've showed up, partnered with us, giving opportunities to existing dealers, to new dealer candidates that have shown that they can, have excellence in operations. I mean, it's been amazing. And
I told my team when we were in there for the DVL Awards, I said, I don't think you'll ever be in a higher concentration of OEM. You'll never be in a room with a higher concentration of OEM reps ever. In any room, and that's the truth here.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us this. What do you think are the overarching topics that are being talked about? Because you're obviously a part of a lot of topics, a lot of dealers confiding in you. What's everybody thinking about over the next year? What are they most concerned about? What are the warning signs? How are they leaning in?
So what's interesting is Jonathan Smoke was here.
Yes, he was.
You have a conference when Jonathan Smoke is here.
The chief economist. Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're learning something.
Yeah, he's been amazing, and I was so surprised when he talked about the shortage of inventory moving forward, his projection, I had been running around the industry telling people, hey, all those cars we didn't make during COVID, there's going to be a reckoning, right? In terms of there'll be a shortage of CPO vehicles that's going to transition into.
Yeah, it's coming. It's on such a delay, it's easy to forget about.
Yeah, so he's saying we're still going to be in this thing for a few more years. And so we're hearing that from the OEMs on even the new car side as well as on the pre-owned side. So dealers are really, they've talked a lot about inventory, and trying to navigate through that. That's been a big topic of conversation. I think the other thing, man, is, how do we leverage this technology to create a better customer experience, to better, manage, to better, even manage inventory. So those are probably the two hot topics that I hear from.
I didn't know the inventory conversation was that strong.
Yeah,
I've been hearing a lot about technology, but I did miss his keynote.
Yeah, yep. So
what's next for NAMAD? You have quite a head of steam right now.
Yeah,
and you've been in the seat for a little while now. So now kind of getting your chess pieces on the board.
Yeah.
What's really on the horizon for the next 12 to 24 months?
So, man, as you know, we're really focused on 5 things, right? When you boil it all down, retention of our dealerships within the NAMAD membership, and really minority dealerships overall. So we want to encourage selling to one another, right? Or engaging with one another on the buy-sell side. Want to make sure that our dealers have the opportunity, if they are, let's say, struggling in any particular areas, that they feel confident in reaching out. So we're trying to create a confidential process for them to be able to reach out so that we can give them assistance. Expansion, look, to expand the business footprint of NAMAD dealer members, you got to have capital. So we are working diligently with new capital partners, some of the large automotive groups, trying to start those discussions with the OEMs and what buy-sell processes could look like from an innovative perspective in terms of doing more deals. Training, we're launching our second round of the NAMAD Dealer Ownership Academy.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Ally, Hyundai, Dynatron, Cox Automotive.
Here you go again.
NADA.
Don't forget one.
NCM, all of our partners there, and we're welcoming new partners. So we're training up the next generation of dealer candidates. Advocacy, there's always a lot of work to do on legislation and regulation. So we'll be working with our partners there, especially NADA, AIDA, and then the ATAEs or state associations. And then lastly, man, just pumping awareness.
Yeah.
When we meet new people to the conference, the first thing they say is, I didn't know.
How did I not know this was going on? Absolutely.
Right? So making sure that they know, people in the industry, that this is your home.
Yeah.
So I know that's a lot.
But I get it. And I'm going to sum it up just by saying that, I'm going to lean in and double click on your last point, is that number one, if people don't know, if they're hearing this, they know now. And if they see some content, because people are starting to talk about this more. Right. And I would legitimately say, I think NAMAD's going to continue to grow, being known as some of the most passionate and loyal dealers that there are, period. And so this community definitely leads with heart first. I will say, you all know how to dress the best. If you're going to come to NAMAD, you better show up.
Hey,
Let me just say,
step your game up.
You do. You know how to take care of people, and you know how to make people feel like family. So thank you so much for cultivating this environment, being welcoming to us, and giving us a few minutes of your time.
Hey, thank you, man. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you for listening to this NAMAD session brought to you by Mia. At More Than Cars, we're obsessed with uniting people around one big idea, that thriving people are the only path to a thriving and profitable industry. And if that resonates with you, head over to morethancars.com to join our email list and check out our full list of podcasts and programming.